Cleveland to look at a property that I've been working on. Had a busy weekend between Home Depots and Lowe's. So here's another property working on. New roof. Trash out. Installing security doors. Duplex. Oh, this is real. These houses smell horrible. Just a little TLC. Gotta bring your own generators and stuff because there's no electrical or water. Another property looks like a duplex. Looks like somebody started on this project and gave up because it has new windows. The thing about these places is you never know what's on the inside, so you gotta take what you get. Backyard, got patio. Look like they started new siding. Don't know what happened, but here we are. Taxi property, duplex. So you want to know what I do on my Saturdays and Sundays? I'm doing this. I'm going around and I am what you call vetting properties to see if they're, number one, if they're physically there, and then number two, to get an idea of what it looks like. Now, I've seen worse, but this is one of the ugliest ones I saw today. So, everything looks and appears to be boarded up. I got a question for you. I always ask this at the end of all my videos because this one's gonna be real short. Because I don't think, let me see if I can go out to the side of it, is what do you think this property is worth? So I go and I do my what I call drive-bys, because sometimes when you're investing in properties you don't know what they look. Oh, Jesus, these little flies. Oh, okay, so I tried to be cute because I wanted to do videos today, y'all. So I got on boots. That's why I don't be liking to try to dress cute, because then this is what I'm going into. So I'm not gonna even go in there, even though I probably could. But I'm glad I can see through the windows to kind of get an idea of what it looks like on the inside. Ooh, Jesus, it stink. Ooh, smell like they had animals. Lord. So the $1 million question is, how much do you think this is worth? What would you buy this for? I always ask that question at the end of the video. I'm just curious to know. I always tell people in my course and my students that there's a budget for everybody. And I'd like to add that I teach people how to get these properties, but there's so many different strategies that you can utilize on selling it. The one thing is I love about tax deed properties is that you can do several different strategies. You could either wholesale it, you can fix and flip, you can buy and hold. You will see in one of my videos how I bought a property, tried to rent it out. I've held it for 3 years, haven't done anything with it, and the value just went up. I didn't want to deal with the headache of the tenants. So what do you think this property is worth? To know more information and you want to know about tax deeds, visit my website, www.mikacoleman.com. Now this property looks like somebody put a little TLC into it, but once again, it's abandoned. I don't know if they wanted to put any money into it or not, but it looks like they invested in some siding and some windows. Looks like I don't know what they're gonna do with this. There's a little kid running behind me. This is a corner lot. I need to take one of those signs. I need to get an ADT sign around my property. But this is what this property looks like. And around the corner. Now this one doesn't look too bad. And you know, the question is always, why is it an abandoned? And why nobody's doing anything with it? But you know what, it doesn't matter if you could get the property at a decent price. Yeah, this one looks nice. Yeah, I don't know my numbers on this one. Well, I should say that the outside has curb appeal. So we'll go back and see. I'll run my numbers. At least I know I don't have to do a lot of work to the outside. The inside, who knows? And this is a street of the neighborhood. It's not that bad. It's quiet. But we'll see. So the question of the day is, how much do you think this property is worth? Remember, these are properties that nobody wants. How much do you think this is worth? Me doing my due diligence on a duplex. I'm so excited about this one because I guess I shouldn't say this, but the owner is deceased. I'm just noticing that a lot of these tax deed properties, what ends up happening is the owner ends up passing away and the family does not take care of the property taxes. So if you are a homeowner, you should have a trust with all your properties in it so that you can leave it to your family and let them know what's the price and the cost of maintaining and having a property. I mean, this literally could have been left for someone, but unfortunately it's not. And it's someone like me that gets to pick it up. Looks like this has been abandoned for a while though. It's all secured though. What do you think this is worth? How much would you pay for it? Another diamond in the rough. This looks like it needs a lot of work. Look like the trees and took over. Looking at properties in Cleveland. Check out my YouTube video of how I found all these properties that you could just buy directly without going to the auction. This is a duplex. Owner is happy to give this one up. Wonder what's wrong with it. Well, can't go on the stairs of this one. Waiting for an inspection on this property. Go around the back. It's crazy how all these properties have the lock boxes on them. Oh, this one doesn't look bad at all. This needs a new garage. Man, if I was a realtor out here, I'd be picking up all these properties and listing them. Another diamond in the rough. And I'm like, is this connected? Talk about a lot of work. Question, how much you think this is worth? That's like my $1 million question on all these properties. The Nella Manor. I think this should just be torn down. I wouldn't even want to start on this project. Another property on the list. Another day, another property, another trash out. This is what happens when you buy tax deed or abandoned properties. You don't know what you're getting on the inside. I don't know why the front doors never work. We always gotta go down on the side, the back of the door. They still got a lot of work to do over here. Well, I just got off the phone with the land bank. I could purchase this lot for $1. Yes, you heard me right, $1. All I had to do was give them my plans, and I like this lot because it's a nice big lot. Question, what should I build on it? Single family, duplex, triplex, fourplex? Which one do you think I should do? I already know what I'm gonna do though. But it also depends on the cost. But I have a pretty idea what I'm gonna do.